Good morning, Facebook family and YouTube subscribers. Today is Tuesday. It is May 20th, 2014. A beautiful day here in Atlanta, Georgia. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, on the south side of town. I live in a county called South Dekalb County, and it's located a suburb of the city of Atlanta. So I'm not really in the city limits of Atlanta. I'm more just right outside the city limits in South Dekalb County. I'm about maybe 10 minutes away from downtown, or less, because maybe about 10 minutes away from downtown, depending on how the traffic is. But we have a problem in South Dekalb County that's getting out of hand. I live off of Boulder Crest Road, which is right off I-20, in what we call East Atlanta. In the past year, there have been 4 murders on this Boulder Crest Road. 4 people shot to death here on Boulder Crest Road. In the past 2 weeks in this area of town, South DeKalb County, there have been 10 murders in South DeKalb County, resulting in the death even of a 9-month-old baby. This baby was only 9 months old when some people broke into a home, shot 3 women. One of the women was the baby's mother, who just so happened to be holding the baby. The baby was shot and killed. His grandmother was shot 8 times, and she still lived. What could be taking place over in South DeKalb County that we have so much crime and mayhem on this end of town? Well, let's look at the demographics. Predominantly black, middle class, lower middle class, African Americans, lots and lots of teenagers. All these crimes have been committed, murders have been committed by teenagers under the age of 20, people between the age of 15 and 20 years of age. Most of the murders, the burglaries, the break-ins, the carjackings, all committed by African American teenagers. These are kids who shouldn't even be out on the streets, who should be at home. And the arrest of the 9-month-old baby, they arrested a 16 and 18-year-old kid. Something is wrong here in South DeKalb County when the teenagers are causing so much mayhem and confusion and murders to kids. How did all these teenagers come out here? Let me tell you another thing about the statistics on DeKalb County. South DeKalb County is the second most wealthy African American county in America. It is the second, well, right behind, I forget the county up in Washington, D.C. There's another county in Washington, D.C. that's number 1. It's in Maryland, I believe. But here in South DeKalb County, Georgia, is the second wealthiest African American county in the nation. So how could we be having all these problems? Well, we have too many single mothers. That's it. Too many women having children out of wedlock at a very early age. At a very, very early age, and trying to raise these kids. And when these kids hit their teenage years, it's out of control. These kids are crazy and harm everyone in the community. Home prices have plummeted in South DeKalb County. Homes that were normally worth $150,000 are now worth approximately $50,000. They've dropped in value. The foreclosures are out of hand. We have one man has lived in his house for 26 years. The house was once worth $150,000, but is now appraised at $43,000. The home where the little 9-month-old baby was shot and killed, It was once valued at $88,000. It is now worth $18,500. I think we need to remember something. Your home is your biggest investment. It is your nest egg. It is your largest purchase you'll ever make. It is, if home values are plummeting in South Dekalb County, you got hundreds of thousands of African Americans who are taking a beating financially because of the crime issues that are taking shape in South Dekalb County, and nobody's saying nothing. I sit here in shock because no one is saying anything about the murders taking place in our county by these teenagers. Why not issue a curfew and force any teenager under the age of 18 to be home by a certain time? Why would we continue to let these kids destroy our home values, destroy our communities, murder innocent people, when we can force them off the streets or force them to jail just by a simple curfew? And I think that's a good place to start. But we got to do something. Something's going to have to be done because this area is just becoming too much of a hellhole. 10 people dead. 10 people dead in less than 7 days. All African American, all shot and killed by teenagers. And no one is saying anything. DeKalb County is going through some very serious problems out here in South DeKalb County. We're renting right now, where our goal was to purchase a home. We've decided we're not going to purchase a home in South DeKalb County. Not right now. The area is going through gentrification that we live in, East Atlanta. You have thousands of white people moving into this area, but it's still not safe for anyone. Burglaries are sky high. DeKalb County had over 60,000 burglaries. 60,000 burglaries. In fact, it says this: in 2012, DeKalb County had 50,500 burglaries in DeKalb County. And Gwinnett County only had, let's see, where is this? So you had 50,000 burglaries in South DeKalb County, 41,000 in the city of Atlanta, and only 30,000 in Gwinnett. In Cobb County was even less. So they seem to think that we now have a gang problem in South DeKalb County. Very well could be the case. There could be gangs out here ripping and running the streets, causing all this mayhem and confusion. But they're still teenagers. They're kids. A curfew. You see these guys at 6, 7, 8 o'clock on the weekend. Curfew is in effect. If these kids are walking the streets or driving the streets, you pull them over and you lock them up. They make their parents come and get them. That may be the only solution, one of the easy solutions. And this is a curfew that I think we probably going to have to enforce year-round. I've never seen so many kids in my entire life just wandering the streets with nothing to do. You got teenagers all up and down the streets of South DeKalb County, and they have nothing to do. There are no jobs for them. They can't go get traditional jobs like I did as a teenager working at a fast food place. You got a whole bunch of adults working in fast food places today. Anyway, I wanted to just discuss, I'm very curious as to why no one is saying anything about the problems in South DeKalb County, America's second wealthiest African American county in the United States, with all its crime and confusion. It's going to be another Chicago. It's just a matter of time. When the murders jump sky high, then what? Anyway, I would love to hear your opinions about what you think about what could be done to help bring down the crime in South DeKalb County. What can we do to get these kids off the streets, these teenagers who are causing all this murder, mayhem, and confusion and gang violence? How can we get these kids off the street and into a better situation? How can we get these parents to take on more responsibilities in raising their kids? And what can we do about these single parents households, these single moms who they don't have it. They just can't control their kids. And particularly their teenage male children, they just cannot control these kids. Anyway, if you like my videos, please click like. I look forward to reading your comments and hearing more about what you think about South Dekalb County. And if you know of a solution or have any ideas how these problems can be resolved, and how the crime is in your area, and have anyone come up, have you all been able to come up with any solutions to trying to resolve the issues within our community? This cannot continue. Innocent people should not have to live in their homes in fear of teenagers. I find this just very strange to me. Anyway, if you like my videos, please click like, and I look forward to reading y'all's comments and suggestions as to how we can help improve the community here in South Dekalb County. I'm out.